Alright. Let's see here. Nothing. Just a light. Oh. We have promise. Let me try to flip the switch here. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Well, I got my soldering iron preheating, so that'll be good. Let's just take this apart here. Get rid of that. I'm not going to be too careful with the shell here because we are swapping it out. We have a nice new clear shell we're going to use from Extreme Rate. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we have to preserve this little guy. So we'll put that there. Knock this battery out. I got one from Funny playing. I don't know if you can quite make that out. Yeah. Set that here. Alright. Here's the back of this guy. We might see if we can take that off, that sticker, because it's got the serial number, which is awesome. Let's see here. It's the AGS 001. It's the first iteration of the screen. People, it's not as sought after as the 101 because the screen is not quite as bright. And it's got basically a light that shines onto the screen versus being backlit. Alright, we got a piece of paper. Let's see if it says anything. Nope. Yeah, I can't get in there. It's not worth it. Okay. Now, let's see here. Okay, we are going to take a look-see at this here. See what we're working with. We got 1, 2, 3 screws there. I've never taken one of these apart before, so bear with me. Get off. Okay, let's pop all those over here. Good. And we are going to this little fella out. There we go. Set that to the side for now. And I guess we'll set any buttons over there. Let's see here. Close that up. There's some grime inside of here. Not liking that a whole lot. And let's see. Are these clicky? Kind of clicky. Well, let's see here. Where's the power switch? Okay. Now let's see here. Let's get our trusty alcohol out. Isopropyl alcohol, 99% if anyone's wondering. Do the old dab it in thing. Dab it in trick. Really saturate the Q-tip. Stick it in there. Then we're going to flick it back and forth a bunch of times. See if that helps at all. What that's doing is it's kind of roughly cleaning up the contacts inside of there. Then, let's see. This is where the battery is making contact with the SP. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. Alright. I don't know if you can see that in there, but there's a little dot. Let's see if I can get that in the picture there. See that little dot in there? Right about there. Let's see if that can scrape out. Yep, scrape right out. Alright, we are going to kind of flatten this out. Stick her in there. There we go. Alright. Now, what do we got here? Volume slider. Okay. Let me see here. Oops. The buttons are falling out now. Volume slider, right? Oh no, that's the power button. I feel silly. Okay, well, I've been trying to turn it off and on with the volume slider this whole time. It shows you I've never had an SP before. I had the good old-fashioned Game Boy Advance, a white one in particular. I've had a Game Boy Color, Kiwi, and what else have I had? I've had a blue DS. I've had a blue DS Lite. I've had a blue Fire Emblem 3DS. And I've also had actually I still have it, a modded, what's it called? 3DS XL, new 3DS XL, which is awesome. I love it. Okay, I'm just taking my time with this, so bear with me here. My understanding is, so you have to pop out these hinges here and reuse them. I'm not sure how to do that though, is the thing. Oh, there we go. Success. Oh, Nelly. That went flying. Okay. Oh, this is missing all the screws. I might as well just take the front off of here. Is it missing all the screws? Yeah. Alright, we're going to set that to the side. There we go, there's the screen. And let's get that other hinge out of here. Come on. Doesn't help there's a lot of grody stuff in here. There we go. That'll help. There. Throw that away. And let's clean these up a little bit. I don't know if I have to reuse these. Everything I've been seeing says I do. But we'll see. Okay, getting this other one cleaned up. There we go. Okay, now what? Now, let's see here. What do I do with that battery? This guy wants to touch there. I wonder if this only turns on. You know, I can hear some screeching coming from that. The good thing is we have power going into it now on a steady basis. Oh, let's see. What do we got going on here? Got some corrosion, it looks like. clean that up a little bit. Trying to see in there. Alright. We're going to do the same saturate the thing, Q-tip thingy. Get it in there real good with the isopropyl alcohol, 99%. If you need help finding this, I found this at my local hardware store. And, yeah, they had a gallon of it. I was surprised. Very surprised. But happy, nonetheless. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to turn on. I don't know if this needs to be put together or not. I'm assuming it does, but I'm not one to be patient, so as long as the battery is making contact, it shouldn't really matter, I don't think. Maybe it does. Let me try to pop this in there. Come on. Oops. See, I'm not very good at this, am I? I've done a ton of DMGs, and I've done a pretty decent amount of Game Boy Colors. But I am new to the Game Boy Advance field. Okay. Let's see, maybe it just needs to have this power thing on there. What am I doing? That's not the... I've been looking at it wrong. I was doing it right the first time. That's the volume slider that I've been messing with. Oh, yeah. See? Everybody makes mistakes. It's okay to give yourself some grace. Let's see here. We want to do this. Hey, there we go. We got a Game Boy. Nice. It doesn't look like there's a light on there though. Let's see. Flick that off. Flick this on. Okay. It's not reading the game, so that's not good. Huh. So downside, not reading the game. Upside, it is showing a display, and it's got light, which is good. Okay, we'll kill that. What could be causing this issue? I see some gunk in there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see here. Set that aside. Okay. We're going to take a look-see here. I got a little piece of gunk right here. Okay, got that out. Maybe. I wonder. I wonder if that paper was there to prop up this card reader to create a contact point. Let's see. Alright, this is very tiny stuff. Okay. Tell you what, I gotta kneel down and take a good close look at this. Okay. Got some solder. Got some flux. Oh wait, this isn't flux. This is thermal paste. What am I doing? Here we go. And the plunger. Alright, let's set the iron down over there. We're just gonna put some flux along here. Good amount of it. And we're gonna try to reflow that stuff. Hopefully that works. Let's see. I might add a little bit of solder to this. Trying to do something called drag soldering, but it's not going super hot. Tell you what, got some fumes going here. Let's get that guy going. Yep, I bridged 2 of them here. Get a nice fresh layer of solder out there. Bridge these 2 here. I wonder if I should get a microscope at some point here. Probably should. Be helpful. Okay, got some bridges there. Knock that one out. Alright, let me hang on one sec. I think this pin here is where the issue is. Because it's kind of like tucked in there. There we go, I bridged it again. There we go. There we go. They bridged? I don't think so. Cleaning off my tip of my iron here. Just wanna make sure that that's not bridged. Grab another Q-tip, clean up that flux. Clean up all that stuff. And there we go. Alright, if you want to get into the slot, you can either take a credit card and like a paper towel or microfiber cloth or something and slide it in there, or you can do what I'm doing, kind of flatten out your Q-tip and stick it in there. Yeah, there's gunk in there. I can see it, but I can't get to it. Let's see. You have to get creative sometimes when you're cleaning. There we go. Let's see, do we get anything good out of there? A little bit of gunk. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, it looks much better inside of there. That's good. Yeah, let's take a look here. Pop this in here. Oops, that's not how it goes. Okay, the LED turns on. That's a good sign. Oh, let's turn the volume up. hear anything, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. And it is possible that the game I have does not work. I've never tried it before, so I got it special just for this. Okay, okay. It's starting to read. I'll take that. Okay. We've got progress. Maybe we'll do one of the other little tricks to cleaning that guy out. I think this is probably just a matter of getting it clean in the contacts there. Yeah. Tell you what we're gonna do. Normally I don't really recommend doing this unless you're out of options. We're kind of out of options, so sprayed a bunch of alcohol in there, and I'm gonna try to clean the contacts off with the contacts of this guy. Alright, now let's let it dry. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's not turning on now. That's great. What did we do? What did I do? What did I do? It's not turning on now. Let's see here. Is it still taking a charge? No, it's not taking a charge. What happened? Did I blow it up? I hope not. Get rid of that stuff. What did I do? I broke it. That's great. I broke it. We had power, now we don't have power. Why do we suddenly not have power? I wonder. We get it for a second and then it just goes away. It's like it's not making contact or not recognizing the battery for some reason. I don't know what this is for, but maybe this has to be in there, a little square thing. Okay, let me make sure I'm not bridging anything.